Chapter 6 Amazing Discoveries. I don't know how long I lay there, but I was awakened by a noise. It sounded like thunder or waves crashing on the shore of a sea. But where did it come from? I listened carefully, but heard no more. Then I heard a noise that sounded like a human voice. I could make out words. I thought I heard my name, and then the word lost. Was I imagining things? But no, I heard my name again. It was my uncle's voice. "Uncle Lidenbrook!" I called out. Seconds passed like years. Then I heard these words.
"Axel! Axel! Is it you?"
Yes, I am in complete darkness.
"Axel, my boy, be brave. Listen to me. We are in a big hall. All the passages lead into this hall. We can hear each other because sound travels down the passages into the hall. Call to me again, and I will calculate how far apart we are."
I called again, and my uncle replied when he heard me. It took 20 seconds for my voice to reach my uncle. From this, he calculated that we were 6 kilometers apart.
"That's not so far,"
my uncle said cheerfully.
"Walk down the passage, and we shall soon welcome you. It will not take long. On your way, my boy."
I was filled with hope now, and I set off eagerly. But I was very tired. The slope was very steep. I started to slide down the passage. I went faster and faster. I could not stop. The ground disappeared beneath my feet. I was falling down a well. My head hit a sharp rock, and I lost consciousness again. When I awoke, I was lying against a rock. My uncle was watching me. When I opened my eyes, he gave a cry of joy.
"He's alive! He's alive!"
he cried. "Yes," I answered weakly. He held me in his arms.
"My dear boy,"
he said,
"thank God you are safe."
My uncle told me to sleep. I slept for a long time. When I awoke, I wondered if I was still dreaming. There were no lamps, but there was light coming from somewhere, and I could hear a noise like the one that I had heard while I was lost. It was the sound of waves breaking on the shore of a sea. Where was the light coming from? What was that sound? I wanted to get up and explore. My uncle wanted to stop me, but I insisted on going. At first I saw nothing. I closed my eyes. They were not used to the light. When I opened them again, I was amazed.
"The sea!"
I cried.
"Yes,"
said my uncle.
"I have named it the Lidenbrock Sea."
A great stretch of water lay before me. There was a beach of golden sand. There were waves breaking on the beach. The light was strange. It was cold and white, unlike sunlight or moonlight. There was a sky with white clouds. High above the clouds there was a roof of rock. We were in a huge cave. I walked with my uncle along the shore of this strange sea. There were towers of sharp rock in the water. Along the shore there was a forest of trees which looked like giant umbrellas. As we got closer, I saw that they were giant mushrooms. We saw other plants which were much taller than they were on the surface of the earth. My uncle was excited.
"It is magnificent,"
he cried.
"Look and admire, Axel. You will never see anything like this again."
On the shore we also found the bones of animals which had long disappeared from the earth. We wandered for hours along the shore of this wonderful sea. We saw the tide rise and fall. Even here the sea answers the call of the moon. My uncle told me he intended to cross the sea. When I asked him how he intended to do this, he smiled.
"Hans is making us a raft. Come and see."
Hans had cut down some of the trees and had tied them together to make a raft. Tomorrow we would start to explore the Lidenbrock Sea.